Now let's get ready to play some hockey. Senior lineup out there: Joe Kinar, Joey Brada, and Nick Kutro, Ian O'Connor, and Jared Moore on the D. Of course, missing from the lineup tonight, Matt Morowick after a slight altercation in the last game. Joey Brada being taken down by a Crystal Lake South player and getting some reinforcements from Morowick and Namaka and a few others. And unfortunately getting a game misconduct in the process. So he'll miss tonight's game. Refs just called an offsides on Corsairs. Corsairs facing off here in the neutral zone. And it's won by New Trier, and they head the other way and take a shot at Bendedo, who stops it. And there's a little extra pushing because they continue to go after the goalie after the whistle. Again, New Trier with the puck. Corsairs trying to get it out. Right out in front there. Broken up by the Corsairs. They try to break it out. Stopped again by a stick or a skate of the Corsairs, and now they skate it out. Kutro tries to pass it to Namaka, just gets past him. Now Dean comes out. Then replacement of Grosskopf. And Bird will come out. And Mitch Staffy comes out for the O. On the D, you got Vandervalk and Delacruz. Cahill going in for New Trier, and there's an offsides. And they'll bring it back out into the neutral zone on the far side here. Of course, before tonight's game, honoring our 9 seniors who will be moving on after this year. One of those seniors is between the pipes tonight. That's Bendedo. No relationship to our fine cameraman and director, Dave Dado. At least he will not admit to it. He will not admit to it.
Would you, Ronnie? Would you?
Oh, yes, I would. Ben's a fine young man. Unfortunately, New Trier just found out a way to get it over his shoulder and score for the first time here at 12:49. And it looks like, well, I missed who it was, but we'll find out here in a second. Okay, face off here at center ice, pushed into New Trier zone. Cook going after it. Bagotti's out there along with Nauman. Pelzinski and Ian O'Connor, Mr. All-State, out there on the defense. Ian O'Connor getting acknowledged for great playing and named to the 2013-14 All-State team this year. 12:30 here in the first. New Trier up 1. Bagani taking the center. And the Corsairs come up with it. Fight for it in the corner. How do you say number 7? Baziano. Okay. And there's a stoppage of play for offsides. New Trier goal by number 7, Baziano, assisted by number 79. Time of the goal, 12:49. All right, face off here in the neutral zone. Corsairs come up with it. Nick Coutreau feeds it to Canard. Canard wrists it up over the shoulder, off of the shoulder, I should say, of the New Trier goalie. Corsairs trying to score here. Canard takes one towards the net, and it ricochets off of a stick and goes up over. Brada has it. He tries to skate in and gets taken away by New Trier. David Selvey punches it into the zone, and they got it clear. And they go back in. New Trier will take the opportunity to change up. Bounces just over the stick of Selvey. He'll chase it down and push it, try to push it back out of the zone. Unfortunately, New Trier will come up with it. Out in front of the net there, New Trier has it. They bring it back out to the point. Just gets beyond the defenseman. He wraps it around the back of the boards. New Trier comes back up with it. New Trier playing a little keep away from the Corsairs here. Vandervalk goes back after it. Selvey back there. He goes into the corner and puts a body on New Trier right by the jerseys of our 9 seniors. Being honored here tonight at the senior game. New Trier coming out, Bendedo, and they put it in. New Trier puts a second one in here at 10:14 in the first. It'll be 86 from 15. And the Corsairs go down 2 here. Puck in the neutral zone. Namaka chasing it down. As New Trier feeds it out. Mike Coutreau tries to take it away. Samson Namaka does a great job of stopping that play in the neutral zone as New Trier punches it from beyond the red line all the way to the back wall, but apparently hitting somebody along the way because they wave off icing. Now Namaka picks it up at center ice. He skates in. He's got help from Grosskopf. He goes around the back of the net. They try to bring it around, and it's in. It's in. Corsairs at 9:41 put one in. And it looks like Mikey Coutreau with some help from Namaka and Grosskopf. 20 and 44. Yep. All right.
We got to do there.
Right. Got it. And it's 86 who is Healy, right? Okay. New Trier goal, number 86 Healy, assisted by number 15 at 10:14. Corsair goal by number 11, Mike Coutreau, assisted by number 20, Samson Namaka, and number 44, Brendan Grosskopf. Time of the goal, 9:41. All right, Corsairs come up with it in the neutral zone, and it's Nick Coutreau going in. I'm sorry, Mike Coutreau going in with it. He's got some help from Bird out there. And now New Trier picks it up and starts taking it the other way. And they're going to call offsides on New Trier as the players skated in backwards and then dragged the puck in with them. Excellent eyesight there by the officials. Probably one of the better officiating games so far, right?
I would think so, Ronnie. Thanks for asking.
Okay, were you at the Crystal Lake game?
Ronnie, I was living the dream in the penalty box.
All right. All right, New Trier comes up with it. They're going in. They take another shot at Benedetto. He kicks it away. Sticks it away. Just gets it away. They're going to come at him again. Corsairs trying to get it out. Along the boards here as they scuffle for it. Pelzinski gets in there. And now Ian O'Connor comes up with it and pushes it out. Neutral zone. They come chasing after it right here in front of the box. Now they push it down ice and stick it in Corsair zone behind the net. Ian O'Connor, Tommy Pelzinski trying to come up with it. Unfortunately, New Trier has a hold of it. Now the Bird tries to get a hold of it. And now it looks like we're going to have a puck that probably left the playing surface. Yes, it did. And we will have a face-off to the right of Benedetto in the Corsair zone. Coutreau, and it goes out right on the face-off, ricocheting off a beam. Not quite hitting the banner.
Where we would all win a free Pauley Honda.
Right, well, if it hits the Pauley banner, let's see. What else we got up there? It seems like aromatherapy.
I think Dave Dato is looking for a pedicure, so hopefully it's the nail salon.
All right, aromatherapy we're shooting for tonight. All right, Kanar comes up with it. He pushes it out. Brada picks it up at center ice. Loses it in his skates, and New Trier pushes it back out into the neutral zone. Now New Trier picks it up. They're stopped. They pick it up again and trying to get it out of the neutral zone. They get it towards behind the Corsair net, and the Corsairs go after it. Kanar comes up with it. He's going. He's off to the races. Brada's with him. Kanar going right at the net, backhanding it. It's saved by New Trier. And a second attempt, he just couldn't get it in there. He's going to go after him again. No, this time he's passing it to Brada. Brada tries to put it in. Oh, Selvey misses it, and now offsides. Woo! A flurry of activity there. All right, Cook, Nauman, and Bagatti out there. New Trier, 3-on-2, heading into the Corsair zone. Bagatti gets there and breaks up the play there. New Trier still having it. Now Cook has it. He's trying to get it out. Almost gets it out of the zone as Koch, number 32, bats it down for New Trier. Again, Koch pitches it back into the zone. Puck kind of does a high fly, and they're trying to settle it down. They do. And now the Corsairs try to bring it out, and they will. They push it out. And there is going to be icing waved off. Bagatti, Cook, Nauman out there. Ian O'Connor, and Moore on the D. 5:50 left here in the first. 2-1 game, New Trier up. Moore does a nice job of chasing that one down and taking it away. Now a mulligan, but it looked like a planned mulligan as he faked pretty much everybody out, including me. New Trier trying to bring her back out. Corsairs will take the opportunity to change up lines. They bring Namaka and Coutreau and Grosskopf out. Now the New Trier will dump it in as they will take an opportunity to change things up. New Trier comes up with it and starts heading back into the zone. Bringing it out to the point. There's a slap shot, and up in the air it goes right in front of Bendedo. It comes back down on the ice, and they settle it down. And now the puck goes into the crowd. Should be an excellent opportunity to remind people that while plays in action, the puck can leave the ice at a high rate of speed.
Ronnie, can you imagine the pain in my house if it hit my wife? Her second game this year.
Oh,
she
yeah.
took it off the noggin. Oh, we probably wouldn't see her till he was a senior in college.
Of course, Gretchen O'Connor, the young lady who Ian attributes all of his success to,
Rightly so.
is attending tonight's game. And we're honored to have her here in the stands along with many other fans and dignitaries. Brada trying to come up with it. And New Trier punches it back in the zone. Ian O'Connor goes after it, and he pushes it forward to Kanar. Kanar tries to get a hold of it. He does, and his skates. He pushes it forward. He's got Brada. It's 3-on-1. They're trying to put it out in front, and it will be saved by none other than the New Trier goalie. You know, I'm having an awful hard time tonight with the musical selections here. You know, I updated to ISO 85.
On your Apple IIe?
Yeah, and it massages your back, but you can't seem to do anything with it. There towards Bendedo again. Nice save by the Dado. Okay, they bring it out. Brada has it, and he takes a slapper, and it is stopped.
Please remember that when players in clubs, pucks will leave the ice surface at a high rate of speed. To help avoid injury, please stay alert at all times.
Can you put your leg down when you do that?
All right, we're going to have some sort of a whistle here. They want to eject our centers and get new centers in there. And that will be Bird for the Corsairs. And New Trier comes up with it, and they start heading towards Bendedo. Jared Moore is going to have none of that. He stops it. Corsairs head the other way. And now New Trier has it. Around the boards it goes. And New Trier picks it up. Delacluse trying to get it out. There's a nice check by Bird. Another nice check by Moore. Bodies going around. Now it's in the neutral zone. Actually into New Trier zone. Picked up by Dean. Dean's going to skate it in. Unfortunately, he's going to take a hit and go down. Now it's going to be picked up by Ian O'Connor. He's going to try. He gets through one. And another one pushes it away from him, but he has it behind the net. Now out in front. He's trying to put it out in front. Dean tries to put it towards the net and doesn't quite make it. Corsairs still have it in the zone. 2:33 left here in the first. 2-1 game. New Trier up by 1. Corsairs looking to tie it up here. Matt Cook comes out. New Trier has a cherry picker who picks it up, takes it towards Bendedo, and he saves it. Now the Corsairs push it out into the neutral zone. Dean chasing it down. Another shot at Bendedo, and up in the air it goes. Behind the net. They fight for it. It squirts out, and Matt Cook will come up with it. New Trier takes a slapper at Mr. Bendedo, and he stops it. That looks like about number 11 shots at Bendedo, if that scoreboard's correct. Which I do not doubt, because Mr. Tim O'Connor at the button. 1:47 left here in the first. 11 shots by New Trier, 7 by the Corsairs. 2-1 game. New Trier going after Bendedo again. It gets stopped in the crowd. Nick Kutro trying to push it out. Kennard trying to get a hold of it. Kennard squirts it out, and this is probably going to be icing. And it is. All right, we're going to have a high sticking call, and it'll bring the puck all the way down into New Trier zone. This being your first senior night, are you planning on taking care of the punch bowl and getting a little nutty after the game at the party?
I hope they have that thing ginger aled right out of my mind there, Ronnie.
All right, Kutro, face off. And New Trier picks it up, and they head the other way. He loses his mouth guard in the process. He is skating so fast. Right out of his mouth it comes. Then he goes down. And the Corsairs fight for it. Well, a pretty nice, closely matched game here for senior night. One minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Ben Dato does another nice job of saving it. Off the pipe. Yeah. All right, off the pipe there. Ben looked really good at looking like he saved it. You know, that's part of hockey, is looking really good out there too. You know, execution's part of it, but when you can look good, that adds to it.
That'll get you the checks, Ronnie.
All right. New Trier fighting for it behind the net. Corsairs trying to get it. They're back out towards the top of the circle. New Trier pushes it back behind the net. And Vandervalk gets a hold of it, tries to squirt it out, and doesn't. Now he's going to skate it out. And we're going to wind down here for the first period with a score of 2-1. New Trier 2, Corsairs 1. And we'll take a brief intermission here and get into period 2. Well, a pretty good first period for hockey fans here. Of course, most of them here for senior night would like to see the score reversed, but there is plenty of hockey, as they say. Now we're going to go to Tim O'Connor for Tim Behind the Glass.
Well, I think we have a pretty evenly matched squad here today, Ronnie, but I really think the adrenaline's going to kick in for the seniors, and off we go.
Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Tim. Tim Behind the Glass, not Pierre Behind the Glass.
He makes a few more dollars at his job.
All right.
He makes Dave Dato kind of money.
Dave Dato kind of money. Wow. I had no idea. All right, Ben Dato stays in behind the pipes, or between the pipes, around the pipes. And Delacruz and Moore are out there. Namaka, Kutro, and Grosskopf on the O. All right, in the neutral zone, and Grosskopf gets a hold of it and also gets a little body on him. And now Samson Namaka fighting to get it in, and of course meets 3 players who take the puck the other way. Corsair still trying to, oh, there's a nice pass picked up by New Trier, and he feeds it around the back of the net. Delacruz will come up with it and go in the other direction. Namaka just steps over it, and that one looked like it went out of the zone, but apparently not. As no whistles blown, Meyer has it. He's going to take a shot. And now the puck underneath, number 7, he goes down. Corsairs trying to get it out of the zone. Delacruz will pick it up. He'll pitch it to Moore, and Moore will send it across the ice to Grosskopf. Grosskopf going in. Grosskopf looking for some help. He pitches it back to Namaka. Namaka taking a shot. It's right out in front of the net. Oh, it does not go in. Oh, a great opportunity for the Corsairs to put that one in and tie things up. Namaka putting a body on number 7 and taking him out of the play as the Corsairs head the other way. Mike Kutro getting the hit. Now New Trier trying to get it out. Kutro trying to chase it down. New Trier skates and he starts losing his footing. And we'll have offsides. He had the puck and then he did one of those Laurel and Hardy moves there. Apparently getting a little too much ahead of himself. Unfortunately, his teammate did not see that.
I'm sure Mrs.
And
O'Connor's probably taking some notes to.
Yeah, blistering it. Does she have clinics?
Yes, yeah, I think she'll be.
All right. New Trier going after Bendedo, and it goes around the back of the net. They bring it out to the point. They bring it over to the other side. Now here's a shot and a nice kick save by Benjamin Dado. Here's another shot. This one goes wide. Corsairs struggling to get it out of this zone as New Trier having their way with the Corsairs right now. Corsairs got a hold of it. They're trying to bring it out. And now they bring it out into the neutral zone, red line, and New Trier will reset. New Trier trying to pass it up to Powell. He loses it. Now New Trier going in. The Corsairs. Ian O'Connor trying to come up with it. Back out to the blue line. Slapper which ricochets off of Dean. And Dean is off to the races. Here's an opportunity. Dean, off of the goalie. He does a nice save and no help there because Dean is moving at such a rate of speed no one could catch up. But another nice opportunity for the Corsairs to tie it up. And now there's seems to be some extracurricular shoving after the whistle as New Trier kind of playing ping pong with Nick Kutro behind the net. One player in front, one behind. Kennard goes in there to try and help out, and that's where we get the extracurricular shoving. 11:56 here in the second. Still 2-1. Shots on goal, pretty darn close. 13 for New Trier, 10 for the Corsairs. Corsairs fighting with it in the corner. New Trier comes up with it. Corsairs trying to slow him down. New Trier goes in and around. There's a shot off of Bendedo. Now they're trying to get it out. There we go. It brings out. Kennard's going after it. He does not have it. He's got to get out of the zone there. They're trying to get it that way. Nick Kutro going to go in with it. He gives it to Kennard. Kennard's going to try and get to the net. There's a shot. Saved by New Trier. Now New Trier heading down ice towards Ben, and it gets stopped by the Corsairs. Rada going in. Rada pitches it to Kutro. Checking to the boards. Here's a shot from Selvey at the blue line, and then he winds up on the ice. And now we have a icing call. Yep. All right, 10:43 here in the second. And back and forth we go some more. All right, New Trier comes up with it, and they're going in, and it's Delacruz trying to stop him, and he does a pretty nice job of interrupting him. Now the Corsairs are going to head the other way. And once beyond the red line, Cook punches it behind the net. Nauman chases it down. There's a high flyer after it hits the goalie, and he kind of loses track of it there. Nauman trying to pitch it back to in front of the net, and it gets taken away by New Trier, and they're heading towards Nice passing, but at the end of it, it does not go in. But a nice three-man pass across the ice by New Trier. Corsairs trying to get a hold of it here. Now back out to the blue line, and wide is the slap shot to the left of Ben Dato. And now Dato freezes the puck and stops play. Well, just want to remind everybody that the Disco Swing Party Hockey Night is, of course, in March here at the Glacier Ice Arena. For some reason,
Every night with you, Ronnie.
For some reason, Dave Dato shows up at those every time. I don't know if you saw the hockey program tonight, but a retro Dave Dato photo in the program. All right, and there we got another offsides on New Trier as they try to get in. All right, Pelzinski's out there, Bagatti's out there. Mike Kutro's out there, Ian O'Connor, and Brendan Grosskopf. And Ian O'Connor gets hit. Mike Kutro going in. He's got a little help. He's going to slow it down here. He's going to try and pitch it to somebody, but it gets ricochets off of a New Trier player. He pitches it back, trying to slow it down. Puck goes in behind the net. Ian O'Connor will try and come up with it, and he does. Back around the back of the net. New Trier comes up with it. 8:37 here in the second. New Trier at the blue line. Trying to set things up here. The Corsairs trying to stop things. Struggling to get this thing out of the zone. Tommy Pelzinski does a nice job of stopping it. He'll ricochet it off the boards, and it's going to go down. And I don't know if they're going to call this. They are going to call this one icing on the Corsairs, which will give everybody an opportunity to switch up lines here. Corsairs have got to stop messing around.
My mother used to call Ronnie Diddlin.
Diddlin. I think Ray Charles would approve of Diddlin. New Trier right at Ben Dato. He stops it. Another nice stop. Kanar comes up with it. He's going to flip it up. Brada's going to chase it down. Icing is going to be waved off because it's not going to make it. New Trier player goes down. Brada goes after it. He somehow comes back up and has it. Kutro trying to get after it. Now New Trier are going to go in, and they're going to meet the likes of Vandervalk and Selvey to slow them down. Now a shot off of Ben Dato. Corsairs start heading the other way. Brada pitching it into the zone. Unfortunately, nobody there to catch it. And now New Trier will get called for icing. .722 here in the second. A 4-shot on goal difference and a 1-goal difference. Face off just to the left of New Trier's goalie. Corsairs trying to push it in. And now Dela Cruz will start backpedaling. Moore goes after it and pushes it back into the New Trier zone. As Dean and Staffy and Bird try to chase it down. Dela Cruz puts a body on him and pushes him out of the play. He continues on, though. In the corner, Staffy and Dela Cruz fighting for it. Now Dela Cruz whips it around the boards, trying to get it out, can't get it out. Right out in front there. They're fighting for it. Right out in front there, and it goes in. Over the left shoulder of Bendato. So New Trier will pick up their third goal of the night here at 6:38.
Got it. New Trier goal by number 15, Graves, assisted by number 11. Time of the goal, 6:38.
And a shot on goal there.
Shot to the wrong side there, Ronnie.
Shot to the wrong side. Stop by New Trier. A little music to try and motivate the Corsairs here, trying to start them up. All right. New Trier gets, Ian O'Connor does a nice job with the stick there, stopping that start.
Well, that might prevent his mom from having burgers later, Ronnie.
All right, now New Trier comes up with it, and it is just Ian O'Connor and Bendato 2-on-1, and they try to almost put it in, and they mulligan there to an open net. A nice save for us. Bendato now covers it up. All right, they'll change up lines here. Vanderval, Kutro, Groskov, Selvey, and Namaka will come out. They've been putting a lot of pressure here on New Trier, this line, so hopefully they can put one in here and get us back into this game. Get us within striking distance. Of course, the Corsairs got one more game here before the playoffs start, and that would be against Maine on Sunday at the beautiful Niles Ice Stadium or something like that. Of course, there is some sort of big game going on that day, too. Yeah. All right, they dump it in, and that's going to be icing. They ain't going to mess around with that one. They're going to call that one right away. Kanar, Kutro, and Brada come out. 4:53 here before the intermission. All right, Dave Selvey keeping it in. Now Kutro trying to flip it up over the shoulder. It goes up over the net, unfortunately. Of course, they're still trying hard here to put one in. And they got to come out and clear the zone. They do. Selvey gets it underneath the skates. Now it's a 3-on-2 here. Brada pitches it to Kutro. Kutro brings it in. Kutro chasing after it. Kanar comes up with it. 2 on Kanar. As the Corsairs man the blue line there, trying to keep it in. New Trier will bring it out. Now it's Kanar going in. Kutro has a handle on it. Now the puck will go sailing down ice, and Moore will pick it up, pitch it to Brada. Brada waiting, trying to get it across the ice. It gets intercepted by a New Trier leg. New Trier going the other way now. And Bendedo will cover that one up and stop it. Whew. 3:25 here in the second. 19 shots on goal by New Trier, 13 by the Corsairs. 3-1 game. From the blue line, a slapper, off of Bendedo, trickles just to the right of the post. There's another one that ricochets off of, I believe it was Ben.
Off the middle.
Got off of somebody else before that? Okay. 3 minutes left here before our intermission. The Corsairs trying hard to get another one here. That one goes to the left of Bendedo and bounces off the backboards and more back into the neutral zone. Meyer trying to get it in. He dumps it back in and wraps it around the boards. Now Samson Namaka chasing it down. Moore trying to get a hold of it. The Corsairs do. There's a nice foot to save it. Now it is Mike Kutro chasing it down. Okay, Samson Namaka cannot go in because Kutro's in there. Kutro comes out. Namaka will now stick handle and go in. Around the back of the boards. Trying to get it out in front. New Trier comes up with it. And now Dela Cruz will pitch it back into the zone. Dean will chase it down. And it will be stopped at 2:07 by New Trier's goalie. Who's your goalie tonight? Joe Eidelman? That doesn't sound like a goalie name, does it?
They call him Go Borsey.
All right, but he's doing a great job tonight. Eidelman in the net, stopping 20 shots on goal there. And here comes number 34, and it goes in. He does not stop that one from Ian O'Connor. Ian O'Connor, lock, load, and there it goes. Mr. Ian O'Connor, All-State, number 34, puts it in. 34 and 12. Nick Kutro going to get an assist on that one. Corsair goal by number 34, Mr. All-State Ian O'Connor, assisted by number 12, Nick Kutro. Time of the goal, 2:04. And Kennard tries to do the same thing, and this time it is stopped. So we'll have to...
Just how his mom taught him, Ronnie. Just how his mom taught him.
Yeah. All right, Corsairs trying to tie things up here. They have been all game chasing it. There's a shot off of Bendedo. There's another one off of Bendedo. And out of play, or no, just straight up in the air and back. I thought it went out of play. It did quite a high fly there. Namaka, no, I'm sorry, that's not Namaka. That is Grosskopf trying to push it forward. Bird and Mike Kutro out there. Now New Trier going back towards Ben, and they go wide. Corsair is going to bring it out.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
All right. New Trier goes behind their net, trying to bring it back out. Corsairs trying to put some pressure on them. They go across the ice, and they find number 81, Cahill, who tries to take it in, and he gets stopped by Dave Selvey. Selvey now pokes it out, and it goes into the neutral zone. Well, the Corsairs looking like they want to get out of this with just down by one. And there's a shot and a save by Bendedo. He lets it go. 21 seconds left here. And the clock will wind down here as they fight for it in the corner. 8 seconds left. Oh, there's one that just goes wide. There's another one that goes wide, and that's the end of it. Well, you know, I don't want to jinx anybody, but we go into the intermission and have not had anybody visit us here in the penalty box all game. Now, I don't know if they're going to do the ice or just have a brief intermission here. It looks like they're just going to have a brief intermission here and not do the ice.
Corsair fans, our next game will be in Niles on Sunday, February 2nd. Puck drop is at 8:10. Bring the whole family, load up the car, and have a great night of hockey. There's nothing else going on February 2nd.
All right, we enjoy the intermission here as the Corsairs are doing their best to stay into this game.
Correction, sports fans, our next game will be at 2:30 on Sunday at West Meadows. That game being moved from the late evening. West Meadows, a beautiful Hoffman Estates. Join us there and then catch the big game later that evening.
All right, well, that's good news to hear. All right, Corsairs trying to put another one in here and tie things up. Of course, New Trier wants nothing to have of that as they bring it in and try and put it into the net. Corsairs break it up. It stays in the zone by about an inch. Some bodies getting thrown around here now from the blue line. No, a fake. Back across to the other blue line. There's a stop. And now Nick Kutro will pick it up. He feeds it to Brada. Kutro back. Kutro goes in. He's got Kanar with him. Now a shot. Ricochets off the boards as it goes to the right of the New Trier goalie. Joey Brada going at the net. He's right there. Oh, and it gets taken away from him. Ian O'Connor trying to keep it in. Ian O'Connor will come up with it. Now we have a whistle for a high stick, and they will bring it all the way down to the Corsair side. Face off there. Battled for. Corsairs trying to come up with it. New Trier does. New Trier trying to shoot it. Dato, it doesn't get through. Namaka trying to bring it out. Ian O'Connor will come up with it. He'll pitch it up off the boards. It goes into the neutral zone. Namaka chasing it down. And it's picked up by Mikey Kutro, who goes in. He's got help. He takes a shot, and it is saved by none other than the New Trier goalie.
Come on, Ronnie, it's a quiz. You failed.
Uh-oh.
Dump Worsley Jr.
What?
Dump Worsley Jr.
Oh. All right, all I know is that the Corsairs are down one here, and it's senior night, and I think it's really in poor taste of New Trier to be beating us. I mean, we could have taken a senior night and played against, like, the midget minor girls team, but no, we bring in New Trier and make it tough, and it's been a good game. Back and forth a lot. Up and down the ice, and some nice plays and some opportunities here. We go into the third period here with 12:47 left in this game. Matt Cook brings it in. He feeds it over to Bugatti. Bugatti now off of Nauman, and nobody seems to quite get a handle on it to put it towards the net. But a nice opportunity. Selby puts a body and puts somebody down on the ice. Kanar comes out, loses a stick. They take a shot. It goes wide on Ben Dato. Okay, now Selvey pitches it out and just gets beyond Knarr's stick. Nutrier comes up with it. So now we will chase it down ice and they will wave off the icing. Selvey loses it in the battle trying to get a hold of it. Knarr trying to go after it, finds a Nutrier player in his way. Ian O'Connor going to bank it off the boards, and Knarr's going to find it. Knarr's going to go in. They try to do something, and it gets stopped by Nutrier. Corsairs trying to put it in, and Nutrier comes up with it, and they're going to head the other way. Nutrier in the neutral zone, and they wave off the icing there too. Brada has it. He pitches it up to Nick Kutro. Nick Kutro's got some help. He doesn't look like he's going to take it. He tries to put one on net and it goes wide. Now Nutrier going the other way. They're doing a nice job of some crisp passing and some play setup here, the Nutrier team.
Well, a lot of these kids, Ronnie, took Mrs. O'Connor's clinic, so I would expect nothing less.
Oh, okay. Corsairs trying to come up with it here in the zone. It's Knarr chasing it. It goes into the neutral zone. Delacruz gets a hold of it and he loses it. Now the puck pitched across ice, and you got Bird and Dean out there along with Knarr. There's one off of Ben's chin, it looked like. There's a player off of Ben. There's another one. And they keep trying to pitch it out, and they just can't seem to get it beyond the blue line there, the Corsairs. Corsairs have got to use a little bit more muscle there to get it beyond there. Knarr's got to be gassed. He's been out there way too long. And he's going to come off? No. Yes, he is. He's going to come off now. You can see it. Just wasn't an opportunity to get off the ice for Knarr. Nutrier trying to come after Ben, and Ben will stop it and save it. A nice save by Ben Dado yet again.
Very good game today.
Yeah, Dado on his game, no doubt about it.
Unfortunately, Dave Dado's pedicure is looking in jeopardy given the signage.
Okay.
No pucks off the sign today. Ben.
You know, I got to... And that is another save by Ben Dado. Nice job. Well, we got this stoppage of play. I got to ask you, what did it feel like walking out there on the carpet for senior night, knowing that he's in his waning moments here as a Corsair?
Well, I was a little bit moved, Ronnie, probably to do with the carpet on the ice and my experience with the Zamboni almost running me over.
Well, of course, there is that, yeah. Tim, of course, still in Zamboni shock. Almost getting run over several games ago by an errant Zamboni. Here we go. Oh, the Corsairs set it up nice, but can't quite put it in. We're going after it. All right. Corsairs. This is Ian O'Connor pushing it in the zone. Mike Kutro going after it. Mikey Kutro with it behind the net. He's got his brother Nick coming after it. The Kutro brothers trying to get a hold of it. They keep it in. Brada looking to put it in. There's a shot just wide of the net. Okay. Oh, a nice stop there, but now going right after Ben Dado. And again, another nice stop by Ben Dado. Another stop stop by Bendato. Woo, 30 shots on goal there by New Trier. All right, Corsairs wrapping around the boards, trying to get it out. Kennard comes up with it. And he goes in with it. Coming right at him. And puts it in. Joe Kennard puts it in for the Corsairs. And we have a tie game here at 8:15. And that will lighten up the crowd here. Or light up the crowd. As senior night takes on a whole new meaning here as we start a brand new game. 3-3, 8-10 here in the third. Okay, New Trier not giving up at all. They are coming, pushing it on. Pressure.
Carmel goal by number 8, senior Joe Kennard, assisted by number 5, senior Jared Moore. Time of the goal, 8:15.
All right, 7:34 here in the third. Corsairs trying to get ahead here for the first time tonight. Nick Coutreau pushing it into the neutral zone. And they put a shot on the net while they were offsides, so they will bring that all the way down. Right out in front there. Brada tries to put it in and can't. Ian O'Connor trying to come up with it right here in front of the box. Brada does. Gets a body on him. He manages to stay on his skates. Mike Coutreau trying to get a hold of it. Now Ian O'Connor pushes it the other way. Vandervalk to Brada. Brada tries to dump it in. New Trier trying to get it out, and they do. But it gets stopped by Brada. Ian O'Connor bouncing it off the boards to Brada. Coutreau trying to get a hold of it. He can't. And there's going to be an offsides unless New Trier resets. Now the Corsairs trying to break it out. Vandervalk will come up with it and do a little skating, pushing it forward to Nick Coutreau, who will go in, take a slapper, it ricochets off the goalie, and he comes back up with it. And New Trier now goes the other way. Number 14 pitches it back, and that's going to be offsides unless they get out. Okay, Corsairs going to change up a few players here. And there's a shot on Bendato and 2 nice saves. He can't quite capture that puck and stop it. So it continues play here, 5:33. Okay, now Kennard trying to get his second one here tonight. And he's met up with 2 New Trier players who will have nothing of it. They head back the other way. And that, almost offsides there. And this will be offsides. They're offsides. As they bring it in. With a little help from a aggressive Joe Kennard there. Bendato looking for some help over there with the net. Apparently off the moorings. 5:10 here. face-off just outside the Corsair zone here in the neutral zone. All right, Corsair's trying desperately to come up with it, and New Trier does. Now ricocheted off the boards and going all the way down. They're going to wave that one off. Samson Namaka trying to stop it. They go in the other direction. Grosskopf trying to stop them. They go around them. And they're going to skate it in. Bring it around the wide side and now fight for it in the corner. And it goes just beyond the blue zone. Kanar skating hard. Kanar's going to get him up with it. He's going to try and put another one in, and he can't. Oh! Kanar goes hard into the boards. And he's hurt. Kanar comes up sore. Ben Dado will freeze it. But Kanar going hard into the boards there and having a difficult time getting up. He really put on the gas there. All right, trying to come up with it here. The Corsairs pushing hard. Dado trying to stop them from bringing it in. New Trier doing a nice job of cycling it here. Trying to get it out in front, and they don't. Corsairs have got to get it out. They're trying hard. It gets back to the blue line. Same thing, they're going to walk it in off the post there. Now it gets shot out, but it does come out. Corsairs come up with it, and it's Dean now going in with Bird. Dean goes wide. Looking for some help here. Bird goes in there to help him out. And the puck winds up in the neutral zone. Moore trying to push it forward. There we go. Bird pushes it into the zone, and they will change up. 3 minutes left here in regulation. Nick Kutro comes out with Brada. Cook comes off the ice. And out comes Mike Kutro. Brada right at the blue line. He's going to go in. Trying to make some moves, and it gets caught up in the body. Kutro gets shoved from behind and goes down. As New Trier pushes it in. Trying to get it out in front there. They do a nice job, but it just can't settle down the puck. And now back into the neutral zone with it. They wrap it around the boards, and it comes out with Brada trying to bring it out. He does. Mike Kutro going to go in with it, with Nick Kutro helping. Mike Kutro loses it, though. That's happened a couple of times tonight. I don't know if it's the ice. Yeah, it's the ice. Got to be the ice. 12. Oh, takes a shot, and it goes wide. Okay, Mike Kutro has it still. Now it gets kicked out. Ian O'Connor will dump it into the corner with 1:37 left here in the game. Namaka, Kanar comes out. Kanar looking pretty good. Still skating pretty hard. Kanar goes in. He takes a shot. It bounces off. Oh, and an opportunity there, and it just doesn't develop. They're going to wave off icing to keep this game going here. One minute remaining in regulation. 1 minute. All right, here we go. Kanar puts it in. Kanar puts it in. Joe Kanar with a lot of help puts it in and puts the right. 46 seconds left here in this game. 44 from 20. 8. Timeout from New Trier. New Trier calls a timeout. Corsair goal, his second of the evening, number 8, Joe Canar. Assisted by number 44, Brendan Groskopf. And number 20, Samson Namaka. Time of the goal, 46 seconds. Well, this is quite an ending here. If it ends this way, the Corsairs going up with the help of a senior potsy of Canar and Groskopf, and then that junior Namaka gets in there to help things out. All right, they just got to keep New Trier out of our net for 46 seconds. The fans come alive here. The goalie's got to be on the bench for them to bring out their 6th player, which it looks like is going to be the plan here. There we go, the face-off. Corsairs dump it into New Trier zone. There's no icing there. The Corsairs are playing prevent here. Canar pushes it back in the zone and it pops out and heads onto the bench of New Trier. Canar kind of mixed up here. On the high from the last goal, can't quite figure out where he's supposed to stand for the face-off. 25 seconds here left in this game in the neutral zone. Corsairs trying to get it out. They poke at it. 13 seconds. Ian O'Connor should just play with it. Well, the puck. And here we go. It looks like a great ending to senior night here as the Corsairs will win this one. Wow. What an ending here for the Corsairs as they pull off a win here against New Trier Blue. A 4-3 winner for the Corsairs. Well, an exciting game and a nice job by senior Ben Dato in the net. He fended off 32 shots on goal. And the Corsairs put 20 shots on goal. A nice job here by the Corsairs. Canar having a great night. Ben Dato having a great night. Puck. All right. For all of you, buckle up. Drive safely. Have a great night. I'm Ron Mroek for CHN, the Corsair Hockey Network. Good night, everybody.